How many of you love garlic? My wife and I do, and she convinced me a long time ago that I ate more garlic than I thought, because I said, I really am not crazy about garlic. She goes, no, Joe, you're not crazy about eating raw garlic cloves, but garlic is in everything you eat except your oatmeal. And come to find out, when she told me what she was putting it in, I realized that. So garlic, I want to go through and talk about the health benefits of garlic. And when I'm doing that, I'm also going to talk about some of the micronutrients that really involved with that, because there's not a lot of macros. I'm going to talk about garlic, onions, and scallions. I'm going to try to do it under 5 minutes. So here's the thing. First thing, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but God bless her soul, but my grandmother lived to be 104, and she swore by garlic, and she used to put it in everything, but also she used to eat it whole. She liked some of the health benefits. She swore by it. I guess if she lived to 104, maybe there was some truth to it, right? But grandma, sometimes you get around her and you could smell the garlic on her breath, and you could also, in the summertime, it would seem like it'd be all over her. And I think it's because it's very simple. With the allicin, the ingredient in garlic, which gives it most of its properties, this micronutrient punch, is a sulfur compound. When it breaks down into sulfur compounds, and those are excreted sometimes through the lung or through the pores of the skin, because obviously it's in the blood circulation, so you can smell it. So in the lungs, absolutely. So that's why Grandma had garlic breath sometimes. And in the summertime, she'd give you a hug, you could just smell garlic. Grandma was garlic. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. Let's talk about some of the health benefits of garlic first, and that again is the allicin, Allicin, which helps lower blood pressure, cholesterol levels, maybe increase immune function. It's got antioxidant properties, but it's an amazing thing. If you look at some of the studies, there's some good studies there that it may have some good health benefits in some of those conditions to add. It's not going to be the answer, it's just going to add. So there's also selenium and magnesium in there that has some other properties that might make it beneficial for cancer fighting and maybe bone development and wound healing, but those are small, but they're there. So kind of interesting. Now what's the next big one here? Onions, right? Who doesn't like onions if they're done right? Now I do not like raw onion. I can't do it. Some people love them on their burgers, I know that, but I can't do it. Now what's the big punch in here? The big punch in here is a micronutrient called quercetin, Quercetin. This is a powerful antioxidant. This is going to help with immune function, reduce inflammation, allergy symptoms, and it might have some lowering effect on blood pressure and cholesterol. But again, how much can you really eat to do much effect there? But it's going to be additive, so think about that. There's also vitamin B6 and chromium in there too that might help with certain things. But as a micronutrient, the quercetin is the star here. Very powerful. And the last one, of course, is scallions. Now, these are also known as green onions. I love these because my wife uses them a lot in food because it's milder than garlic, not as hot, if you want to call it that, or not as pungent. And scallions are much more milder flavoring for some of our food. She uses it in a lot of things. But here's the thing. This is a big one when it comes to vitamin A, C, K, folic acid, calcium. It's got quite a few micros in it. So scallions, eat a lot of them. They're only going to help you, not hurt you. So hope those helps and that information helps. And as always, come to our website, Rxhealthyhabits.com, for more information about how you can learn some healthy tips. And we always like to bring you something that we think is going to help improve your health, because it all adds up. All right, so until next video podcast, thanks for jumping in. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there's also a video about how to cook and season with garlic that my wife did. It's a little bit longer, it's like 10 minutes, but it's so information packed, so don't miss it because it's got a lot of great information. It's probably at our YouTube channel, or you can go to Rxhealthyhabits.com under latest videos. So until next video podcast, eat more garlic, scallions, and onion.